Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Saturday. I do believe it is the 27th. I could be wrong on that, I don't know. They all kind of blend together. It is March 2021. I know that much, but I do believe it's the 27th. So anyway, if you looked at it right now, you think, wow, what a nice day today. We started out today, it was foggy, rainy, like a misty rain for a good part of the morning, and just a really unpleasant start to the day. But now it has gotten better this afternoon, which is kind of weird. Like I said, the whole thing is weird. But anyway, so before we get into the topic at hand, we are going to go over here. Oh, so the gutter came back down and more of it came down. So this is going to I'm going to just take this whole thing down. It's not, that came down with the storm that we had, and these gutters got to be replaced anyway. So I'll leave this one up above the door for right now, because I really don't want to have to deal with, having, I may put that back up for now. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but I know we're going to have to get new gutters this year, because obviously these are not working. So we're going to go with, we'll see how that all goes. So part of from the storm yesterday, you see this all broken here on top of the four-wheeler. I will show you this here. Here's part of the tree that came down. It fell off and it hit the building here. This board fell off. Now this doesn't matter, because this whole section here is going to come off anyway as part of the addition, when the addition goes in here. But this over here, now we'll walk over here. So this tree here is part of the one that snapped and fell off. So it just, with the storm that we had, it just sheared that right off. It fell on the building, obviously. Part of it snapped off over here and did that. Not a big deal. I'll just have to buck that all up with the chainsaw, which that is absolutely not a big deal. But now they're calling for an all-day rain tomorrow, and so, one of those kind of deals. But I want to take you out here real quick too and show you the progress that we made from the other day. So we'll walk out here real quick. So I was working a lot up in that area, bucking up a lot of that stuff there. I had started on this big log here. I took like 3 sections of it here, 3 or 4, something like that, up there, because it went across this way. And so then I started over here. What I got to get is, Greg has one of the pikes that you can roll the log with. So I'm going to hit part of it in sections, and then I'm going to roll it, and then I can be able to finish it off fairly easier that way. But then I started working back this way as well. Cleared out this section, and just kind of slowly working at it. But I don't think I'm going to be doing anything out here today. I just don't, be honest with you, I just don't feel like doing it. So, but you got to remember, so basically, let me step over here. Now this here is the bottom of a tree trunk. So a lot of those things there. Now I can get up in here and I'm going to get a lot of this cleaned up. I'll probably just come in through this way and just start zipping stuff through. All this area is going to get cleaned up. There's another part of a tree down over here. This tree's probably coming out of here as well. And like I said, this tree here is dead. And this one over here is going to come out because it blocks the solar when it's all in bloom. Blocks our early morning solar with the sun. So that's got to come out of here as well. But anyway, so let's talk about, I want to talk about Echo Park in Los Angeles. Now, California has a huge homelessness problem. unbelievably ridiculous homeless problem, because the temperature is pretty conducive in a lot of parts of the state where people can go and they can live in tents and do those type of things and all that. So Echo Park in Los Angeles had become just unbelievable, the amount of damage that this homeless encampments and stuff have caused. There was a lot of drug issues, there was a lot of rapes going on, there was murders going on in this park. So the police had finally got to a point where they had had enough. Oh, it's funny. Kids are coming, they're driving their little motorcycle things. I'm not going to show it, but it's kind of funny. There's here comes mom on the with a golf cart. That's funny. Nope, more kids actually. Holy crap, a whole bunch of kids. That's funny. Anyway, I'm sorry, just watching that. So everybody's having fun. So, but anyway, so there was obviously huge protest because of they're closing down the park and removing the homeless encampments out of there. And so there was 182 people arrested, with that and stuff like that. But again, at some point, and enough gets to be enough. And just doing what you feel like doing, as far as just camping anywhere. I can't believe that they actually waited as long as they did to shut it down, to be honest with you. But no, I shouldn't say that, because it's a Democratic-run state, so it doesn't surprise me at all that they let it continue on as long as they did. But unfortunately, and a lot of people, guys, are homeless through no fault of their own. And what do I mean by that? With everything that has gone on this last year, and people losing their jobs and their livelihoods and not being able to afford their apartments and stuff like that, and as we all know, out in California, the rents out there are insane. The cost of a house in California is insane. It's unbelievable, unbelievable. So I see the lens is dirty. Hold on. There's a layer of dust on there. I apologize. Never mind my shirt, right? Cleaning it up with my shirt. But so I wanted to show you this too. So we had the other day was out here, and this pine tree, the base of it was there. You can see where it was snapped off. It was like leaning, and I said, man, that dead pine tree is going to come down and it's going to fall right across the road. Well, yesterday, that's exactly what it did. It fell across this way. So I came out and I had to push everything over, and I'll show you where, like, the branches, when I was pulling them to bring it over, they just snapped right off. All these branches just, it's that dead, it's that, in rough shape. But it's light, so it wasn't too bad pulling it out of the road. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. So, but anyway, but you look at from here, we were all the way out to the road here, or the driveway, I should say. We've cleared back that much already. So quite a bit already. I still obviously have to finish bucking all this stuff up and then get that moved out of there and stuff like that. Some of that will get burned in bonfires. A lot of that, like I said, it's going to go into the new raised beds. And I'm not sure when I'm going to start working on. I got, the materials to put one of the raised beds in right now. And so I probably will be doing that fairly soon. And so we'll see how it all pans out. But yeah, and then, like I said, these apple trees out front here, we still may prune those. I know Becky was doing some of it, but we still may work on pruning more of these. But again, I got a whole big area here where I can just throw in more fruit trees, because once this tree's out and this tree's out of here too, that whole area opens up, and we get a lot of early sun in this, and then we get obviously the afternoon sun in this area. So that would be really, really good for fruit trees. So I think that area is where we're going to do a lot of fruit trees. But anyway, I want to hear your guys' feedback on the situation in Echo Park. Do you think that it was justified for them to close that down with all the crime and everything that was going on in there, and just people basically freeloading in the park? Or do you think that they overstepped and shouldn't have let, should have left the people alone? And as far as like the protesters that were there, with 182 arrests, I want to hear what your guys' feedback is on that as well. Again, to me, unless people are willing to step up and help some way, somehow, protesting them throwing out people that are homeless in that area, that are camping out in the park. And from what I understand, and I don't know how true it is, they were saying there was some extortion going on in the park where that some people were charging people rent to live there. People that were like, the strong survive and the weak die, basically is how it works. And if the bullies came in and said, you got to pay if you want to stay, a lot of times that's what people are going to do. So those things do happen as well. There's a lot of that type of stuff going on. So anyway, I want to hear your feedback on this. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. So I'm going to get off of here for now so I can get this video up for you. I will do another video later today. I'm not sure what the topic is going to be yet, obviously. So we will touch base on that when we get there. But anyhow, so I hope everybody's doing well. I hope your weekend is going well. Turned out, if you look at it now, it's just like so freaking clear and beautiful. It is amazing to think, how miserable it was this morning. Very weird day. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here. I hope everybody's doing well. Remember, there goes Miss Molly. Remember, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. I think some people do lose sight of that. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. To tell the people that you care about every day, I think is really important. Last but not least is STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Just work at things methodically and they do get done. So I hope everybody's doing great. I hope you're having a great day. And of course there's Mr. Max. Mr. Max! So anyway, I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. Come here, Maxie. Come here, boy. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. You know you are. Yes, I know. Yeah. You can go in? Let's go.